I'm Luis Pedraza. I'm with Tennessee Immigrant and Refugee Rights Coalition Votes.
I'm Michael Wolf. I'm a pediatric critical care doctor.
Regina Clark. I currently live in Memphis.
I'm here today to raise my voice, be a voice for the folks that can't be here today.
I'm here because I take care of too many kids who get hurt and injured and even killed by guns. And I don't want to see more guns in our communities. I don't want to see more guns on the street. And I certainly don't want to see more guns in our schools.
I'm a member of the Liberty 3 Cohort for Equity Alliance, but I'm also up here with Memphis for All, so that we can deal with the fact that they want to put guns in our classrooms. They want to lower the age for being able to get gun privileges. That has to stop. Our kids are not safe, and that's why I'm here. And then for them to take away the board at TSU, I'm an HBCU grad, and that is unacceptable.
We've been seeing many attacks on our Black and brown communities. Immigrants deserve a home here in Tennessee. That Tennessee is our home, and we have as much of a right to be here as anyone else.
We're tired of the inaction from our state government. We're tired of the inaction from our state leaders, from our city leaders, and we are here to tell them that enough is enough. Senate Bill 1955, which is a limitation into who can register voters. There's also an arming teachers bill that we're on the watch out for as well. They want to prohibit how we can learn about our culture and our history in our state. So they want to prohibit the study of reparations in our state. We're not having it. We know what our families need to survive. Us, as the citizens of Tennessee, Tennesseans know what we need, and Tennesseans are the people to get what we need.
When we organize, we win. When we organize, we win. When we organize, we win. One more time. When we organize, we win. We don't care if you are a Democrat. Yeah. We don't care if you are a Republican. Yeah. If you are complacent in watching people struggle for the sake of political strategy or self-preservation, you are an enemy of the people.
Ain't no power like the power of the people, because the power of the people don't stop.
No matter who we are, where we live, what we look like, or who we love, we know our communities are stronger when we are free to be our authentic selves, to work together and to show up together for each other.
The lack of Medicaid expansion has led to rural hospitals closing at record rates, and now rural Tennesseans have to drive long distance just to access health care. The extreme supermajority refuses to listen to Tennessee doctors about the people I couldn't save from gun violence in the community, about the people who couldn't access treatment for substance abuse and then overdosed, and the doctors I know who've left the state because they don't feel they can provide good health care here. It's past time our legislature brings our federal tax dollars back to our state and ensures its citizens have health care access.
I stand with my Black and brown comrades from across Tennessee who have convened this rally to lift our voices in unity, in solidarity, in resistance against a Christian nationalist agenda aimed not only at annihilating our communities, but muting our voices, whitewashing our cultures, hijacking our divine and sacred right to abundance by dismantling every opportunity at a quality of life that is sustainable for ourselves, our families, and the communities in which we live and serve. Christian nationalists didn't care about LGBT rights until their white daughters stopped sleeping with white men and making white babies to further white legacies, to concretize white systemic oppression and maintain a caste system. If Black and brown babies didn't outnumber white babies, we wouldn't even have to be here today. They claim to be pro-life, but are passing harmful gun access laws as we speak, placing guns in the hands of people who should never own a firearm.
I believe that every student across Tennessee, whether Memphis, Nashville, or Mountain City, deserves to live free from the fear of gun violence, not only at school, but also in their community. We also deserve to feel safe, but unfortunately, that's not the current reality, because as a high schooler who has grown up in the age of mass shootings, I've grown up doing active shooter drills and have been trained like a soldier. After the loss of 6 lives at the Covenant School last year, it feels even more real that someone can walk in with an AK-47 and kill not just me, but my classmates, my teachers, and my role models.
Folks, it's no secret that Memphis and the state at large is grappling with violence each and every day. John Gillespie and Brent Taylor have introduced bills to eliminate a person's financial conditions from being considered when setting bail. Who would have ever thought that the party of the Constitution will be sitting here today signing off on bills to gut the Constitution? Well, Tennessee Republicans have willingly created this crisis by doing the business of the NRA, with guns in trunks, permitless carry, arming school teachers, ignoring victims, and shielding manufacturers from liability, and have instead opted to blame this crisis on local bail reforms. We've moved away from the old bail structure of yesterday to ensure that people are not staying in overcrowded jails that are unclean. The pretrial practice of separating folks from their families and their employment results in worse public safety outcomes. We are here as an interracial, multi-generational coalition. We will continue making the voices of ordinary people heard in this chamber until this is a state in which everyone has an ample opportunity to reach out and grab the American dream for what it is.
So one of the groups that we're working with is the Save TSU Community Coalition. This is a group of pastors from across the city. One of the ideas they suggested as a part of this demonstration is to have a Jericho march, bringing all these disaffected groups together, all these groups that's been preyed on by the state of Tennessee, to march around this symbolic house and symbolically bring these walls down. Now, what does bringing walls down mean? Bringing walls means fully funding TSU, sensible gun policy, sensible policies where folks can marry who they want, they can love who they want in their state. They build the walls up, we're gonna tear them shits down every time.
We have problems in our state. Gun violence is the #1 killer of our children. We have the legislators here asking us to arm teachers. We have laws consistently targeting the LGBTQIA community. We got bills being passed to give billion-dollar tax cuts to corporations and not to the people. This is what legislating is supposed to be about, listening to those who advocate, those who lift up their voices, and those who show up at this Capitol. And you don't close down session because you don't want to hear their voices. That's right. They close down session because they're cowards. They're legislative cowards, they're individual cowards that don't want to address the real issues and the harm that they're having. See, the thing that happens with people who have positions of power and who are oppressive is they love doing that when it seems like it's in the dark. They get way scared when they see people starting to show up. And what I think happened today is the people showed up. This is amazing. Black folks, as queer folks, as black women who are leading this work and this movement for justice. And these are the voices that we have to listen to. So it gives me more hope than anything to see the Equity Alliance and so many partners, TIRRC and others, galvanizing and saying, we are going to defend what Tennessee ought to be.